So, can anybody out there hear me? Hello, hello, hello. You can hear me, type yes. You can't hear me, type no. Oh, there comes the yeses. Okay. Very good. Glad you are here. We've got a whole lot to talk about, a whole lot of things to cover that hopefully it is going to speed up what you're doing. Now, we have been kind of sitting, waiting around, letting everybody get their posts caught up, go over them. Some of them had a whole lot more posts than others, 50, 60 posts to go over. But that is about caught up, and the ones that have not done that can do that over the next few days. So now we're going to move on. We have one more step, kind of mixed together step that we need to do before you start driving traffic to your site. And we're going to cover some of that stuff today. Now, here's one thing I want to cover today. I want to talk about keywords. Now, I'm going to tell you how to understand keywords real easy. Keywords are what someone would take and type into the search box on Google. How to build a house. How to add a post. Let me get my boss here once in the other room. Mr. Fire Dog. Didn't want to be on camera. That's what a keyword is. You're looking for things that people would type into a search box. Search box is what you're looking for. And as you've learned in Wealthy Affiliate, the using one single keyword right now is very, very competitive and hard to do. But long keywords work very well. For instance, one of the things that I do on a lot of my blog posts, my keywords are how to, and then leave it blank. Because a lot of people go in and type in how to, and then it will take them to your page. So that's a quick explanation of what keywords is. Now we know that you have your site, and it is based off of keywords because you did your research for your domain. That is based off of keywords. But at the same time, you're doing two different things. You're trying to rank your whole site. It's supposed to try to get it to go up in page rank so it has more authority. But you're also trying to rank every blog post that you make. Every blog post you make, because if you go through the search, you search how to make a post. It does not show the main domain, it shows the post that you have. So the post that you have, ranking them is the secret, not ranking your whole blog, your whole website. So that means that every post that you have, there are supposed to be keywords that you want people to search to find that post. And you have to figure out what those are. Very important that you do that. Every post you have, there are certain keywords in there that you are trying to link that site with. And you need to know what they are, because you're going to be using them in a minute when we get to talking about images and about all-in-one SEO. You're going to be using those keywords to get your post ranked better. Now, there are free keyword density checkers on the internet. Free keyword density checkers. Now, you'll hear a lot of people argue about how often should you have your keywords in your post. Because if you do it too many times, it's called keyword stuffing, and Google will slap your post right out of the ranking. So you cannot put the word in there a whole lot. Here is a rule of thumb. Some people say 3%. Some people say 6%. The people that I trust that know a whole lot about SEO, their rule of thumb is, does it sound natural? Does the use of the keyword sound natural? Or does it sound like you're just trying to put the keywords in to get more keywords in? Called keyword stuffing. Now, a long time ago, when I first started on the internet, or you could get away with it, you would write a post, and then you would go down below it, and you would put in your keyword over and over and over again, and then change the color of the font so it was white so nobody could see it, and you could get ranked that way. Yeah, the search engine got smarter. So it needs to be a natural flow with your keyword in there. Now, here's one of the things that comes with that. If you have a site that has a 1% density of your keywords, and there's another site that has exactly the same long keywords they're trying to rank with, and they have a 2% density of their keywords, they will rank above you. Because it seems like it's more, the context is more about what they're looking for because there's more of the keywords in it. So today, a lot of times when you're writing content, it's kind of hard to get those keywords in there and get them in that natural flow. But today I'm going to show you 2 ways that you can increase your keyword density without having to put keywords in where they don't sound organic. They don't sound like they belong there. They don't sound out of context. And one of the ways that you're going to do that is, and let me get up here and do a screen share. Figured out how to do it, not get the black screen. And we're going to share that right there. See if it comes up. It actually worked. Now, here's one of the ways we're going to do it. Many of you have made posts already on WA Go-Getters, and that's what I'm using as an example right here. WA Go-Getters, and when you make a post and you scroll down, there is this box right here, all-in-one SEO pack, and there is a title and there is a description. That is your prime real estate. That right there is going to do more for you than anything else. Now, if some of you are having trouble listening to me, some of your internet misbehaves, within a couple of days, the replay will be up within an hour. But I'm going to start getting transcripts of these. So within a couple of days, there'll be a transcript up where you can come back and read what you left out. But it seems like most of you are hearing me, just a few of you. I may be cutting in and out, and that's because of your internet. I know it's not on my end because we have a business internet connection with, for those of you to know what it means, it's about a 200 MPS, where most homes are 10 MPS. And ours is about 200. We pay extra for it, so we have a real good connection. If there's a bad connection, it's on your end, which we do that, so we don't have one. Anyway, back to over here. This is on the bottom of your blog post. You have a place to put your title, and pay attention to this. It says most engines use a maximum of 60 characters for the title. Anything over 60 characters is lost. And if that 60 characters hits in the middle of the word, that partial word is lost. So your title doesn't have to be the same title that's up on your title. If there's a good way to use your keyword, you can use your keyword, because it's going to rank you by the keyword and in the title to get people's attention when they come to your blog to get them to read it. That's one thing. But you can use your keyword in the title here if you work it in. So that's one prime piece of real estate. The other one is this one right here. You have between 230 and 320 characters. Most search engines use a maximum of 230 to 320 characters, which means some of them use 230, which means you don't want to go over 230. But it also means that you have 230 characters to get your keyword in, the keyword that this blog post over here is supposed to be ranking for, to get that in there. 230 characters. Now, if you go to a search engine and you put in how to, make whatever, and let me just go here and do it. Let me go over here. Let me go. So this is, I know, one of them. And it's going to pull up here in a minute. So when this pulls up in the box that we were looking at a minute ago, right here, that is the title that you type in. Okay? And that box that you fill in is this right here. If you don't fill in that box, it's just going to take a blurb out of your blog, and sometimes it doesn't match, and it's not going to get their interest. But right here is the title, and this is that box that we're talking about. 320 characters. Now this one right here, this is one of my websites. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, number 6 on page 1. This is one of the websites about this type of bread. But anyway, this here is what's in the box. This box is this box right here. And this line right here, Banaha Indian bread recipes, is this box right here. So you have control over what shows up on the search engine. It doesn't have to be what's in your blog. If you don't put anything in there, if you're going to pull out the first few lines of your blog, and if you don't have keywords, your keyword in the first couple of lines, it's not going to show up. Prime real estate. And I'm not picking on anybody's post. I just went out and pulled out a few random ones. Here's another one, and there's nothing in the box. You wasted a chance to get ranked higher from the keywords. And here's another one. This one has 251 characters. Well, that one needs to be shortened down a little bit. You know, if you take this space out, it takes it down a character, but that one needs to go down from 250 to 230. You don't want to go over those amounts, but you want to be sure that you have your keywords in here. For instance, you know, I would think that to build a business online step by step. Okay, so a long keyword of that would be how to build a business online step by step. And so that would need to be in here. How to do that. You know, are you interested in building your own business line online? Well, if that's your long keyword, are you interested in how to build a business online? Help if I spell business right, but I want too many issues in there. So now your keyword is in your description. How to build a business online. And that is right there. It's prime real estate. Y'all can't see me pointing it. I keep pointing at stuff. Y'all can't see me. But that is one of the best things for you to rank your post right there. Those two boxes right there. Make sure you got your keyword. Here is another one. Nothing in it. That's where you're going to get ranked quicker than anything else. That's why all-in-one SEO pack puts them in there, because they are so important in getting you ranked. Here's another one. Nope, nothing in there. Wasted space. And that's why a lot of your blog posts are not getting ranked, because that is not in there. On WordPress, if you don't have this log, they call it meta tags and meta descriptions, and it's still there. But that helps you get ranked, that right there. And that's why some of you are going, well, why are my pages not getting ranked? Why are my posts not getting ranked? Right there's the reason. You're not getting your keywords there in a way that it makes sense. You know, in where it is contextual, it's organic, where it makes sense. And again, keywords are just something that are going to be added to. Keywords are nothing but what people would type into the search box to find what you're talking about. Okay, give me just a second here. I forgot to set my little timer here. Oh, doesn't that sound lovely? Okay. So before we shift gears and talk about something else, I don't know if you can see it. There's this big ugly fellow sitting back over there at the computer. That's Mr. Clive. He is here today helping me all the things that we're still missing on the $1,000 project. You know, list of your blogs, your affiliate links, all these other things that we still need on that. He is doing that right now. He came in yesterday and came in again today, and he's doing that. So that should be up there very soon. He's also going through all the emails and make sure I didn't miss anything on the email. To give you, before we shift gears into the images, to give you an update on what's going on with the blogs, with the $1,000 projects. You go in there a couple hours from now, because I'm going to start doing it as soon as I get through here. I have a lot of good training that I have bought over the years, because I've spent a lot of money on training on Instagram and Facebook and Kuro and SEO and all these other things. And I'm going to take it and put it in there so that you can download it and use it. You don't have to pay for it. So y'all, just this group, all these things are just this group. It's not the group that starts on the 29th. We're not going to have all this. Y'all are special. Y'all are going to have all this. So I'm going to take those things and put them in there so that you can take them, whichever one you're interested in, that you can take it and learn a little bit more about it. Because when we get to social media, you're going to have to pick out which social media do you want to use. Do you want to use Facebook? Do you want to use Twitter? Do you want to use this Instagram? Do you want to use Pinterest? And then you're going to use just one until you get an expert at it. If you can get enough traffic off of just one thing. But I'm going to have PDFs and videos and stuff on there for you, and some of those will go up this afternoon. So that's some of the things that the blog, the $1,000 project is fixing to get better. Another thing that I want to talk to you about was the WA Go-Getters. There have been a lot of questions about that. So here it is. Your number one priority is making money. $1,000 project. Not write a lot of content project. Not making money. The quickest way for you to make money right now, over the next couple of months, if you're building your website up, the quickest way to make money is by getting affiliates to WA. That's the quickest way to do it. Now, unless your website is focused on that, you don't want to focus on it. Your main focus is building your website and using call to actions that will lead people to Wealthy Affiliate. So those are those two things. Now, Wealthy Affiliate, you want to, again, part of this is twice a week, just twice a week, writing a post on something that you've learned, and that is called branding. And what branding is where people get where they recognize you. They see your name, they see your pictures, and the dog wants out again. You going in there or not? Nope. Okay. We got a big old black dog over here that's bothering me, wanting to go through the door. But anyway, it's called branding. So that if somebody comes to your blog and they see your picture or see your name, they recognize you from Wealthy Affiliate. If they recognize you from Wealthy Affiliate and you're selling something on there, which you will be doing, called monetizing, you monetize something besides Wealthy Affiliate on there, the chances of them purchasing from you just went through the roof. Just skyrocketed because they know you. It's called, relationship marketing, letting people get to know you. So posting twice a week on Wealthy Affiliate is doing that. Your people are getting to know you. You're getting seen as somebody that knows something. And people are drawn to that. And it will make your website better by doing that. Not about trying to get ranked, not trying to do any of that thing. It is about branding yourself and at the same time helping people learn what you've learned. Because I don't think there's anybody here that will say that when they get ready to, and let me turn that off for a second. There I am. But I don't think there's anybody here that will say that when you get ready to write that post, if you're writing a post about what you learned, that you don't learn a little bit more, that you don't understand it a little bit better after you get through writing that post. So, yeah, and you're right, Ariel, y'all are going to be seen as experts because you're twice a week telling them what you've learned. And you're building relationships, branding, building relationships. Okay, so you have your primary thing is your website, and the WA blog posting twice a week, giving back what you've learned. And the third one that comes in is the WA Go Getters. The WA Go Getters is an extra. You don't have to post anything there. But here's the thing. Your blog right now doesn't have very much traffic. I've seen a few of them have some, but some of you just 4 or 5 people a day. The WA blog has kind of settled out where it's got about 400 people a day. That is what's called targeted traffic. It's somebody that has seen something out there that interests them on the blog and come there to see your post. So you have an outlet to take a post and put it on there and have 400 people come in and see it that you cannot do right now on your blog, on your regular website. And this is a stopgap measure to give you traffic to a post until we can get your website built up. That's what it's for. That's why we're using it for that. It is to help you in the meantime when we're working on getting your website built up, where your money is going to come from, to help you get referrals off of sites that have traffic to it. Now, how often should you post? It's up to you. Because you know that those posts roll down as people post. And yours is on the top. Somebody comes, that's the first one to see, that's probably one I'm going to read. And tomorrow it may not be on the top. It may not even be there on the first page. I'm going to go in because we'll get some. And I'm impressed with you people. I'm going to pat you on the back here a little bit. I'm impressed with y'all. Y'all been writing some good posts. There are some posts in there that will make you money. Some that need a little bit of work, but just a little bit. And those posts being there in WA Go Getters are also what you call evergreen posts. You put them up today, but a year from now, you'll still be getting traffic from them. Somebody will go in and type in the keyword, and if it is keyword optimized and they type in your keywords, they're going to end up on your blog post. So not only is it doing what it's doing right now, but it'll do that for the year to come. So those are very, very good posts. But that's what the WA Go Getter. That question's been coming up. Well, where do I post and how do I post and how often do I post? Your number one focus is your website. You're doing the WA blog to give back and to brand yourself, let people get to know you. And you're doing the WA Go Getter for the time being to get traffic to a post so you have the potential to get some sign-ups over at WA Affiliate. So that's what we're doing. Everybody understand that? Kind of make it a little bit clearer what the 3 or 4? Yes, no, maybe. Y'all understand it? Somebody type into the little box. Did I lose everybody? Okay, there we are. Yeah, Brittany, me and your dad are probably, brothers by a different mother and dad. I've got a few of them out there. Okay, so y'all understand that a little bit better. Clear up that confusion. So let's move on. Now this week, you're going to work on going back and looking through these snippets. That's what they're called down there at the bottom. Let me get that screen share back up. Okay, I have to click share, and there it goes. Ta-da, magic. These are called snippets. But you're going to work on those snippets to get the keywords in there and not just stuff them in there organically. Get the keywords in there. You're going to pay attention to your blog posts as you're going back to do that. What keywords, you have to ask yourself this question. This blog post, what keywords am I trying to rank it for? Because it has to be something specific in there that you're trying to help people with. It can't be I'm just going to give you a whole bunch of general information and it's going to rank. It's not going to do it. You're going to rank by what people will type into the search box. That's what it's all about. Not rocket science. Oh, somebody typed this in. Okay, let me write a post about it. And use those special words that they type in. And how do you figure out what those words are? what would you type in? If you was looking for your blog post, if you were looking for your blog post, what would you type in to find it? That's your keywords. So they're in the snippets over here. Get them in there. Okay, now let's talk about images. Here is a new post in the WordPress blog. In yours, okay, dog, let me let you through the door again. They're gonna get to know you real well, there, fire dog. So this is the same one. This is NWA Go Getters. This is what's NWA Go Getters. And you go right up here and you click on Add Media. The box comes up. You either find something in here, or you go over and upload a file. And you can upload a file. And I don't know who this lady is. She's out there somewhere. And so you see this box over here. Again, this is that prime real estate. Like right here, the most important one is this alternate text. What that box is for is if somebody has a very slow connection and they pull up your website and that little box image is taking forever to load, which it shouldn't, but if it is, and they take their mouse and run there where the image is not at yet, that is what they will read. That is what they will read. And so that is very, very important text. You do it organically where it makes sense. Get your keyword in there. Your long tail keyword. In the description. They are not going to see that until they hover over it. You can put in your long tail keyword. Veronica is learning how to build a business online. So you've got your keyword in there. The caption, when you see the caption or the title, those will show up. If you want to put a little blurb underneath your picture, that's where you would put it. But these two, the alternate text and description, are important. Now, you won't see this description every time. But, because I'll show you that in a minute when we get to site content. But the alternate text usually is there. So you put whatever you want in there, and then you insert it. You hit insert into your post, and it's going to go into your post. Now, even though, unless the mouse goes over that alternate text, it is not visible to a person reading it, it is visible to Google search engine. And when you put keywords in there, it doesn't have to fit in to a paragraph. It doesn't have to match, what you've been talking about. You can just put in one line that makes sense, that has your keywords in it, and you have your keywords in your post another time, which is going to make it rank better, just by putting that in there. But you have to put it in where it makes sense. You can't just take it and type your keyword, how to build a better business, and you got a picture of an orange. How to build a better business, you type it in 4 or 5 different places, well, they're going to get your keyword stuff. I was eating an orange while I was learning how to build a better business. Well, that's organically. And there's a picture of an orange. You have to learn how to do that. Can you use the title? You can use any of these. You can use the title. You can use the captions. It depends on what I want to do with that post. There's a lot of times that I will put a caption below a picture if there's a way to connect it to what I'm doing. If there's not, I'll leave it out. But these two here, I always put them in. Okay. The alternate text is the one where I take the mouse, I hold it over the picture, and you're going to see it. And that is the one that is important to get your keyword in. And the description, if it has an option for description. On WordPress, it does have an option for description. On Content Writer, it doesn't. Okay? So with the blurb that we already looked at, and with this, you're adding reasons for Google to rank you higher with your post. You're trying to rank every post. Now then, when I say that, there is a word of caution about that. Here's the word of caution. You are trying to rank higher. You're trying to rank every post. But some of them, you are more concerned about ranking than others. Some of them, you have a good post with a lot of information that when somebody comes to your site, they will read it and it will help them. Excuse me. But it's hard to rank. There's not really a keyword in it. But you have another post that's very strong with keywords. And so you try to rank that one because it's strong with keywords and have a link to this one that, just kind of almost impossible to rank. So you have the ones that you want to rank, that you're going to work on it, that you're going to do all the steps, make sure everything's there. And then you have the other ones that they're good information. If they ever get to your site that they would be interested in it, that it is going to help them. The content has value, but the way it's set up, it's hard to get keywords in it. And that's okay. But you do have to have these posts that are strong with keywords to get people to your blog. And this is where you do it. In the images and in the snippets. Now we're going to move over one more here. This is from the Site Content Editor. Now I will tell you one thing about this. If you use a site content editor and you copy and paste to your Wealthy Affiliate blog, there's no problem. If you use a site content editor and your site is hosted at WA, there's no problem. You can go in there and push the button and it'll automatically post it for you. If your site is hosted somewhere else, like I have what's called a dedicated server. I have my own server. The company takes care of it for me. And most of my sites are not hosted with Wealthy Affiliate. WA Go Getters is, but the other ones aren't. If I was to copy and paste this over to my other site, the pictures would not be there. Because these pictures are now uploaded on the Wealthy Affiliate servers, and my other hosting is not connected to it. So if you copy it, if you write it here and copy it to a site that's not hosted at Wealthy Affiliate, the pictures won't show up. If you post it to any site at Wealthy Affiliate, your own, it will show up. If you copy and paste to the WA blog, it won't show up. And one thing I will tell you, I don't know if some of you have noticed. Let me cancel this out. And it's going to lead into talking to this. Okay, this is a headline. The headline, H1, H2, and H3. When you're writing a post, you do not want to have more than one H1. Just one. That's your main headline. If you are using, you're typing in some stuff, you're typing in some stuff in here. And now you type something else, and you want to be that a sub-headline, always use the H3. Do not go back and use the H1 again. And in every blog post, it is a good idea to have, if you can work it in organically, one H1, one H2, and as many H3s as you want to. The Google, for whatever reason, thinks that's cool. You're trying to help the people. So that is very, very important when you're doing that. Only one H1, one H2, and use H3 however many times you want to, but it is a good idea to include that. But anyway, when you post on here, you cannot take it and post it on another site because only the words will go over. The words will go over fine. Pictures won't be there. If it's hosted on Wealthy Affiliates site, there is doing your hosting for you, it copies just fine. But back to the picture here. This is the man that's thinking about how to build a business online. Now, you scroll down, there is a link that you can put in there. You can make that clickable. You can make it go to something within your site or to Amazon or wherever you want it to. All you have to do is just copy the URL that you want that if somebody clicks that to go to and paste it in there. Say I had a picture of an orange and I wanted to sell oranges and I had them on another website. I could get the URL from my website. I sold oranges and stick it in there. Okay. Now then, right here, that's the alternate that was on the other one, that if they put their mouse over it, it will show up. They'll be able to read it, not see the picture. That's where, if you can, get the keyword in there. Get the keyword there in there. What about duplicate content? Duplicate content is you don't want to post anything on more than one place. Period. Do you want to post it on Wealthy Affiliate Blog? Well, you can post a link to that on WA Go Getters on your site anywhere you want to, but you cannot take that content and put it on another site. When you do, the other site, one, is not going to get nothing. It is not going to get ranked. It's not going to get nothing. I mean, you get slapped big time by Google for doing duplicate content. It won't affect the first place it was posted. But here's an interesting thing, that many times you'll post it here and you make some changes and post it over here, and this, whoever posted it, copied it, will get ranked higher. And when it does, the one that originally posted it is the one that ends up getting slapped. So somebody copying, if you copy your content to another site and make it rank higher, the first one, it won't show up in search engines. Pictures are not duplicate content. This is for pictures only. We're talking about pictures right now and how to put that in alternate tag. The alternate tag in, if they call it an alternate tag. How to put that in. But pictures are not duplicate content. Now, I'll give you a little secret. Here comes a little tip. If you ever written a Wealthy Affiliate blog, and there comes dog again, Wealthy Affiliate blog, and you wanted to put a quote in it. And this is off subject, this just came popping in, so I'm gonna give it to you. You want to include a quote in your Wealthy Affiliate blog, so you include it in and say da 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 da, and Joe Blow said it, and you go to publish it, and it says that you have duplicate content and you can't publish it. Any of you had that happen? I've had it happen several times. It's more than a couple of lines, they won't let you publish it. It says it has duplicate content because they're very, very strict on this. Why can you take them out again? Very strict on it. So all you do is go into like Canva or some photo editing place, where you a meme generator or whatever, and you take your quote and put it in an image or a banner and then post it in your site, and it doesn't show up. Because what's written in a image does not show up as text. They don't, Google does not search it. It just says image and look at your alternate tag, and that's it. So if you ever get on Wealthy Affiliate and you want to quote somebody and they won't let you because they're calling it alternate, they call it duplicate content, then just put it in an image, however you put it in an image, and post it right in there like an image, and you've got the quote in there, and they won't hit you for duplicate content. But with Wealthy Affiliate blog, even if you quote somebody for a couple of lines, that's how strict they are on it. That's how they know that it works. That's how important it is. So remember that. But images, you can use images over and over because it won't be duplicate content. The alternate tag won't be duplicate content. The little snippets down here, not duplicate content. You don't have to worry about it. Those places, that's one of the reasons they're prime real estate. You don't have to worry about it. Okay, so there's site content. Oh, man, the same gal keeps popping up all the time. I don't know where she comes from. Okay, and she's on a job interview right now. She's going to get the replay and she's going to get to see that we talked about it. What I'm doing, I'm talking about it. This is where you post an image on your Wealthy Affiliate blog, and there is no place here to put alternate text. You can't do it. So if you use site content and you put the image in site content, you can use that alternate text. And I don't know how many of you were aware of it, but when you write a wealthy affiliate blog post, you within 24 hours, it's on Google. It's searchable. You can go in and put your title in, and it will pull up. It is searchable. One thing I want, and I did a whole blog post of it a while back because I checked and found out that it worked. If you want people to see your blog post, because if your blog gets on Google by ranking, and somebody clicks on it, it's your blog, they click on it and they come and join Wealthy Affiliate, even though your affiliate link was not there, you still get the referral because you wrote the blog post. One little tip: in any of your blog posts that you're writing on Wealthy Affiliate, do not use WA, because if you do, it won't show up as quick or as high on Google search. You write a blog post for Wealthy Affiliate, make sure that when you're typing it, that you type in Wealthy Affiliate. Don't use abbreviation. Because if you do that, you will get more traffic from Google than if you put WA. And people can type in Wealthy Affiliate many times, pull up a blog post about somebody's pony. That, just because Wealthy Affiliate is in there. So don't abbreviate it. I did some tests on it a while back. If you go back through my blog post, you can see the one that I did and see the results because I posted them on it. Made a huge difference. So would you enter the quote as a caption to an image? No, because if you enter the quote as a caption, it is still searchable by Google, and it is still searchable by Wealthy Affiliate if you post a blog there, and they will throw up that duplicate content flag real quick. They have done it on me several times. I like quotes. So you want to put it in the image, not as a caption. And you can just like on Facebook where it's just a color, colored background, and you put the quote in there, it works. What is the significant benefit of using dashes in titles for image? You're better off if you don't. If you go, this may not fit any picture, but let's just say you're going to use the title of how to paint a house. If you go how dash to dash paint dash a dash house, the only search that will find that is that whole phrase. You're making that whole phrase stick together. If you don't use the dashes, somebody types in the word how, that post may pull up. Somebody types in the word paint, that post may pull up. If you have the dashes in there, it's not going to do it. You're tying those words together. It's like when you're doing a search and you want in Google and you want to search exactly a certain amount of words and you don't want anything else, like if you're going to put Wealthy Affiliate post and you didn't want to see anything related to it, you just put quotes around it, and the only searches you'll get is that thing. Like if you're going to search your URL on Google, which is not a bad thing to do every now and then, put quotes around it, because then only a complete phrase is going to show up in the search. Doing the dashes does the same thing. So dashes can be used, but not a good idea. Okay. If I missed any more over here before we move on, we talked about duplicate content. If we're being recognized on WA already, does that still remain a priority rather than WAG? Those two, it's kind of what WA and WAG are kind of what you want to do. Do you want to write some posts that's going to get some referral because there's a lot of traffic, or you want to write on WA blog? A lot of this stuff is what you want to do, other than working on your website. They all work. They do a different thing. If you're writing a very good post on the WA blog that would be interest to somebody else, if you take that and put it on social media and you do the shortener, put it in social media so you can get traffic from it, that's a good thing. But the thing you want to do is to get much traffic to your post and your links as you can. That's the name of the game, is traffic. What it all boils down to. I can be giving out $100, $300 bills and stand somewhere where there's no traffic, nobody coming by, and I don't give away any $100 bill. You have to have traffic. So whichever one of those that, WA blog or WA Go Getters, this came out about Google Plus, about getting a warning saying you are spamming or you're using it in a way that's not intended to or whatever. If you use the Google URL shortener to shorten the Wealthy affiliate links, because Google Plus does not like affiliate links. If you use the Google shortener to shorten it, they know that's affiliate link because they own both of them. They own the shortener and they own Google Plus. So if you're going to post on Google Plus, your affiliate link or your affiliate link to WA or your link to a blog post, always use Bitly. And the other thing on Google Plus, if you're posting links to your blog and then you post it, okay, well, Bitly gets the traffic. They get credit for the traffic. I'm going to show you how to take that same affiliate link, not this week, but the next one, that same affiliate link, and take it to your website and shorten it. So that you would have a link like one of mine is BoTipton.com. It would be BoTipton.com/likes/whatever I want to use. And I can shorten my own links and then take that and paste it on Facebook, or take that and paste it on Google, and they never have any problem with it. So you're going to get to learn how to do that. Well, what happens when I do that is somebody comes from Google Plus to that link and then to Wealthy Affiliate, because that's what will happen. It's an automatic process. That counts as traffic to my site. And that traffic is going to help me with ranking. Just because I'm using my own cloaking on my own site to do that. And it's just a matter of installing a plugin. Really easy to do, but that's one of the things that's coming up. Okay, let's see here. Let me scroll back up. Anybody else have any questions they would like to ask? Okay, Paul. Sugar's freezing up too. Hopefully, when it gets put back up, the replay, it will be better. Everybody, I'm showing you how I drink tea. Everybody like that? Okay, what was your question, Michelle? About Bitly? The shortener is Bitly, bit.ly. Bitly, bit.ly. What about Pretty Links? Yeah, Pretty Links is a good one. Yep. That's what it does. How many links, internal and external, per post? Again, you will get divided opinions. What I have seen with getting things ranked is not more than 2 external. Internal, it doesn't matter. Internals are a good link. Now, here's a way to get around that. Let's say, Michelle, you're talking about hair products, and you have 4 different hair products that you want to review. But you also want to give them a link to buy all 4 of those hair products. Well, out might not be a good thing. But what you can do is, because all you're trying to rank is that one post. That one post can rank completely separate from your site, that one post. So what you do is take those 4 external links and you put them on another page, or just a line or 2 about them to remind them of which they are. And on your post, you link to that other page. Now on your post, you have 4 internal links. Over here, you have 4 external. This one will never get ranked. But you don't care. All it's got is links on it. You don't care if it never gets ranked. Your post will, because you don't have the external links. All you've done is linked it to a page within your site. They count as internal links. This one here never gets ranked, but you're not trying to get it ranked. And that's one of the ways that you get around it, is by doing that. My rule of thumb is 3. I've heard as many as 5. I don't think it's true, but 3 on a single post of external links. But you can get around it just by doing that. Take all the links and put them on another page and make an internal link to them, and this post will still rank just fine. The page won't, but that doesn't matter. Okay, let's see. Anybody else have a question? Where's Craig W? Is he hiding? Okay, who has their pajamas on? Anybody? Let me get rid of this. Yeah, another a page, not a no index post, a page for external links. How do we do WAG on site content? Just understand that you are not going to get the pictures to transfer over, because you can't. The only one that can use site content for WAG is me, because I'm the owner of the site. And so even though I'm going to ask support, let me ask support on that. Even though y'all aren't the owners, you're authors, so it may be able to hook up to there. But I'll ask them. But my understanding, it won't. Oh, there's Craig, just listening. Okay, yeah, another page, not an index post. No index posts are okay, but some people argue that they're not a real good thing to do. Better to take something, put it on a post, and not put it on a menu link or anything else, and make it a no follow that somebody can. You can make it. You can even make it a private. But if you link to it internally, it'll still go to it, but people won't be able to search it. There's ways to get around that. So nobody has their pajamas on? Let me see here. What it will pick up. So I'm going to start doing this. Y'all need to get ready. I'm going to start letting, we got about 5 minutes left here, and I'm going to start letting people come in, say a few words to you so you see what they look like. Yes, Stephen. If your blog post is ranked in Google, you're the author of it, somebody finds it on the Google search, they come to it, they click on it, they then join Wealthy Affiliate, you get the referral. Yes. So the rule of thumb for posting on WAG is specific to teaching about growing a business, not about WA. Is that right? Yes, about growing a business. Now, if you can work it in where, without doing a review, that's what you're trying to stay away from, is doing a review of Wealthy A. WA is, you talk about, learning how to use keywords and how it works, and then working at the end. And this is a good place to learn how to do keywords. If you want more teaching, here it is. Then that you can do, but not do a review. Okay, let me get back to the chat. Anything else? We got about 2 minutes left. Now, there is going to be the one that's already up. This one, as soon as it gets ready, I'll put it up. There are going to be transcripts of this. So those of you even have trouble doing the playback, the replay, or I talk too fast or whatever, there will be a transcript for you to read through. And there will be, here shortly, there will be some training material that if you want to study more about SEO or you want more about social media, it's going to be in the back office of $1,000 project. I have a ton of it. I've been collecting it since 2001. Some of it is outdated. Some of it's still real good. That's going to be in there. And then, ugly guy back there in the corner is working on getting everybody's blog on a one page in there, and everybody's wealthy affiliate ID, so that you can just go in there and you'll go to everybody's profile and be able to see it. All that's being done right back over in the corner now. That should be done today. Work on looking at those. Go back to your blog post. What keyword is this blog post? What am I trying to rank it with? Go down to the bottom and snip it. Put it in organically. A lot of you left them blank. That's the best ranking there is. That will get you ranked quicker than anything else. Is that part down there? Make sure you do that. And we'll give you a couple of days to do that, and then we will move on with the next step. But we should start seeing. And here's a suggestion. Here's a suggestion. Take some of your posts, go check and see where they're ranking right now. Put it on a spreadsheet. Write it down. I'm number 66 out of 100. I'm number 99 out of 100. Then, after you've done that, go back and check. They're in all-in-one SEO, and put your keywords in and change it. And your images, the alternate text, get your keywords in there in an organic way where it makes sense. And then wait 48 hours and go back and see if your rank has changed. To prove to yourself if it works. And that's all you do. Before you start working on it, go and check it, see where you rank, go change it, make the changes we talked about, and then go back and check it 48 hours later. Sometimes it'll be changed within 3 or 4 hours, but you'll get 48 hours and find out if your rank changed and see how it works. Because some of you should start ranking some of the posts. You got some real good posts up on your page 1 of Google if you get those keywords right. And so now, when you're going to start to write a post, before you start to write a post, okay, what's this post going to be about? What words would somebody type into the search box to find my post? How to build a business online. Okay, those are my keywords. I'm going to include that several times in this post. I'm going to put it in the snippet, and I'll put it on my images. And you'll find out that your ranking is going to drastically change very quick. Do not write a post without knowing what your keywords are. So basically, with every post, you're going to decide, okay, this post, how is it going to add value to the people that's going to be reading it? What's it going to be about? You have to know what it's going to be about before you do the keywords. What are my keywords going to be? And how am I going to fit them in? And if you do that, you go through those steps and combine that all together. My hands are going 90 miles an hour. And combine them all together, you will find that your posts start ranking, you get traffic, up there goes the alarm, you get traffic, you end up getting referrals or selling products. It all boils down to not just traffic, because you can get junk traffic, but it all boils down to you getting traffic to your site that is interested in what you have there, and you having it there in a way that they can see it and they have a call to action. And it works. It works. Once you get it set up, once you get the kinks worked out, you find out, hey, this is pretty simple. And you get ready to do your next one, man, that'll be a piece of cake. Like a friend, and a lot of people said, if I knew how easy it was to make the second million, I would skip the first one because that was real hard. But once you learn how to make $1,000 a month, that second one's pretty easy. You just do what you learn. Okay. Where can we find our page ranks? I will try to put some up if I actually remember. But if you just go to Google and type in check page rank free, it will tell you. But what the first thing it's going to ask you, the very first thing it's going to ask you is, Anthony, what are your keywords? you have to put your keywords in there to see how it ranks. And if you don't know what the keywords are, it ain't gonna be kind of hard to do. But yeah, on all page rankers, that's what they want is those keywords. So you have to know what your keywords are for every post. Okay. Can you remind everyone to put their websites on their profile so that I'll be able to subscribe? And as soon as he gets it finished over there in $1,000 project in the back office, there will be a page that says blog post, and it's almost done. He's going through the emails, getting it now. And everybody's will be listed in there. So that if you get ready, you can go and just go click, 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 click right down through there and open all up. They will be there. Any expression of how amazing it is to be in this $1,000 project group fails to be adequate. Y'all are special. What can I say? Y'all are special. I'm pleased and amazed how good of writers we have, and how good of workers we have. You know, we haven't even been doing this 30 days, and look where we're at and what you're learning. It's only going to get better. Okay, folks, we're out of time. We went over the hour a couple of minutes, 3 minutes. This replay will be posted as soon as Webinar Jam gets it done. Come back and listen to it. And it will be taken and put on the website. There's already a page there for the webinar, and they're going to have the transcript with them. So you look forward to that. It's fun. Glad y'all made it here. I'm looking for good things out of you. $1,000 a month. You don't want it, you can give it to me. I'll spend it. Y'all have a good day, and we will talk to you soon.